Ladies and gentlemen, here is the story of the Greco-Roman Ark, the Arch. I was raised with true Greeks at the Greek Orthodox Church in Dallas, moving to Yakima when the Syrian Orthodox built the Orthodox Cathedral down the street from YBC. Then I moved to Ruby Street and painted all the commercial buildings from the Pomona Tavern to the American Legion and the Thunderbird and every building in between. Then graduated from Central in Geology and had a Greek buddy named Professor Papadopoulos who had 10 acres overlooking the valley above the German Baptist Church. He wanted to build a true Greek cathedral on his 10 acres there. I said, okay, I will add a Greek Mary Baker Eddy reading room to the front of my Ruby Street home, fourplex, so the students at Central can study and read some of the greatest books ever written, actually given to me by the elders of the church. So I did, but these people were not Greeks and moved instead into the county jail across Corner House and finally into a place out by the ballpark. Actually, the straw bale homes I helped build with my stucco miracle machine was a prelude to advanced column building blocks pre-coated in my Roman cement, then finally coated with marble sand spray-on to make a super light, super thermal, fireproof, and if wired together, storm-proof homes in the forest fire areas or wherever there are tornadoes or storms. And so this is how my son and I built the experimental prototype with plain old bales stacked together, crazy, for a music center for my friend Pope John Paul II, who I met and spent an afternoon with in Christchurch, New Zealand, '86, a few months after graduating from Central as a freelance geologist. Excuse me, is this the 7th Street bicycle trail?
7th Street, Central Washington.
Oh, from Central Washington.
Over to the DeWitt's.
Oh, and the DeWitt's is, the DeWitt's Cafe.
DeWitt's Cafe.
Oh, for the, now it's a kind of a bicycle trail cafe. Right. Okay, yeah, okay. There's the stage for the music concerts. Oh, they got a watchdog there and a bicycle too, wow. Oh, how cool. Must be patriotic. Okay, there's where the students sat, and tomatoes, they need some water. And this is all the students' seating. How very neat. So, here's the Bike Trail Cafe in 2017, trying desperately to reopen after drug addict renters robbed and destroyed it. But the legal weed crackers ruled the roost, and it was sold. Here it is today as an omen for your future. Why? Well, Venezuela. Venezuela was also beautiful in its day back in 2003. Then came Obama with Reverend Wright, singing with Chavez for a totalitarian welfare state where nobody had to work. The government pays it all. Now, 70% of the people are starving and eating cats, dogs, and flamingos. Oh, she and I tried to make a difference, but Chavez already had a plan for Venezuela with a bus driver for the new president. So, like an oracle speaking omens, how much of their future will soon be yours? What Obama did to America, the same thing that the Rat Pack did to Cuba. There was no reason why Cuba had to be a Bolivar revolution with Che and Castro. So the final lesson of Venezuela is not something we can learn from. That's all past tense. It's only a question now is how much of an omen does that stand for America as we are now as a nation and the future that is coming?
Life without music, I can't go, no. I'm gonna get it. Last thing I do, must get a beat it.
So we ask, if there's a spiritual presence behind all these actions, and what would you call that spiritual presence? Gabriel, who talked to Mohammed? Obviously the spirit here, as we see, was a planned demolition. But from what spirit? What is the spirit? Now, is Venezuela becoming a vision for America's future? Okay, we defended the flag and Trump signs from socialist liberal destroyers and brought home a lesson for Venezuela. Now what? It's simple. America needs a new church, not another ballpark for screeching preachers. No. St. Paul in Sao Paulo, Brazil has shown the way with Solomon's Temple, emblematic of what separates the New World from Rome and Mecca. And that is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Because David and Solomon and the temple God said to build is emblematic of a true dad and a true son and a true father in heaven. Like a religious NATO in the Americas, every single Protestant church can preach their individual gospels there and here in joint recognition that Jesus Christ now is the Ark of the Covenant between God and the New World.